Today, we have realized that we have supposedly missed a day.
17th, apparently, is today.
But today is the 16th. But we also noticed a few months back in October, if I'm correct, that we also lost a day. It went from being Friday to instantly being Sunday. And we weren't the only ones to witness it. Other people witnessed it as well. So, as we started realizing this, we're getting closer to the Christmas season. So, meaning they don't want you celebrating on the correct holiday. So, if you take off not just the holidays, but if you take off Sunday for religious purposes, you're not taking it off on the right day. They're fooling you. And my question is how long have they been fooling you?
I guess my question is could you imagine if the government was able to overnight switch the phones, update the calendars, and say that it's one day ahead? Because the next day we all open up our phones to see what day it is, see what time it is, and it could be very, very easy for them to get the entire population just fall in line with it being an extra day of the week. So our 7-day work week that we think that we're on could actually be 9. And we think that we're getting a day off, but then everybody wakes up and has that one random day that they just missed for work, missed an appointment, late for school, just because they thought that it was a Sunday or it was a random day, but we just don't know. Nobody really uses the hard calendars anymore, or at least if we do, we've noticed that we've had examples of forgetting a day. And we know that we've marked the previous day, but somehow we just forgot to mark a day.
We've got so used to being put in a digital world that we no longer are grounded. We don't use calendars anymore. We don't use maps anymore unless we use it on our phones. We don't really truly know much about what's going on in the world because we're just told, we just take what we're told. That's it. We follow in line just like they expect us to because we're sheep. But until we stand up and we say enough is enough and we're not doing this anymore, nothing's going to change. Specifically, let's talk about one thing. We do one thing every single year that is not okay. We write the wrong name on gifts. That's the biggest lie of all. And it's not even about a religious thing because truthfully, I am very religious. I believe in God more than you can think. So we write the biggest lie of all down. We do it every single year, and we have for many, many, many years. We're taught from our parents. We're taught from our parents' parents. That's what they've done. So what makes you think that there wasn't an individual who really, truly, on Christmas, filled stockings?
Could you imagine if they were able to take an entire generation and put movies out there to make us feel that there was every single Christmas that Santa had put Christmas presents under the tree, but it was in actuality the parents. So why would Santa do it if the parents already did it? It could be very easy as just one year without a Santa Claus. It was with the grandparents or the parents saying that, hey, we put the presents under the tree too. And then next, one year they noticed that there weren't extra presents. I know of a few people that remember that when they were younger, they had gifts that they didn't remember putting under the tree.
I remember growing up specifically and my mom and dad coming out, and they specifically told us the night before that these were all the gifts that we'd have. We couldn't afford it. We were a very poor family. And when we woke up the next morning, my mom and dad looked at each other and said, where did these gifts come from? We didn't put these out, at all. Still to this day, my mom will swear up and down she never placed those out. And it did not happen just once. It happened multiple times. So at what point do we decide to do the right thing? Are we going to continuously lie over and over and over again? Because everybody keeps saying, yeah, but it's just a small lie. Recently, somebody specifically told me that, yeah, but God's not worried about that. It's just a small lie. And it's really about Jesus. Okay, so if it is about Jesus, then why are you not celebrating it just for the purpose of Jesus? I urge you this year to put your stockings out, but also watch your calendar because we've already lost 2 days. They've added 2 days on, specifically today. Proof that today is an added on day. Today was supposed to be Wednesday. I have proof from the other day in my own images on my phone that go and show that it was supposed to be the 13th, but it was showing that it was the 14th.
So could you imagine those 3 days of darkness that they keep talking about is actually us just skipping the days?
When are you going to wake up and realize that the people that we're supposed to trust, they're not there for you? They're there to hurt you. They're there to cattle you. All of it. When are you going to wake up to that?
Slaves. We work until we die.
But we're not that. And that's the most important thing about it all, is they're teaching you that we're just a number. I keep using air quotes because truthfully, I don't know how else to explain it to you, because most people keep thinking that we're crazy. We're seeing it and we're telling people and they're just ignoring it. I can tell you this until my face turns blue. But it's up for you to believe in it on your own. So meaning that if you're supposed to be celebrating God's Sabbath day and you're not working on it, well, you are now. That's how easy it is for them. How do I put it? To trick you.
Fall in line.
We get so used to not using the calendars that if we just crossed off each day, we would know what day it is. But we've gotten so used to this, it's easier for them to control you. And it's sad. But until all of you rise up and choose to do the right thing, set down your mobile device, use pen and paper, write a Christmas card. Don't just send it through an email. Be more personal. Because that's what they want to take from us through this holiday season. Is it being personal? Even with corporate holidays, they took all of that and they made it into a huge corporate holiday celebration. They make so much money. You buy the same gift over and over and over and over again, and you know what? It breaks every time. And you still buy it. And you still buy the things that they set out for you to buy. You go in debt. You waste all your money. They expect it every year. It's actually the one time a year where people actually are the most poor. They want that to be. They not even just with Christmas. They do it with Thanksgiving. They do it with 4th of July. They do it with Easter. They take the meaning behind that holiday celebration and they turn it into a corporate hell. There you go. Yeah, hell. They put it into a corporate celebration.
Good. Merry Christmas from us to you guys. Happy holidays. Whatever you guys celebrate. Enjoy your seasons and many more.